Hey guys, Mac here with Gizmo Model Railway. Today, I have an unboxing of the newest Atlas Premier Passenger. So I just picked these up yesterday from my local train shop. And as I tell everyone, always support your local shops. That's what keeps the hobby going, and you get to meet great people and, support small business. Give it to the man, right? But these debuted in the May 2021, or at least announced with Atlas when their monthly update catalog. They started shipping, I believe, in December. The store just got these in within the last couple weeks. And so they had a couple sets. This was the last one. They actually just brought them out the morning I was there, so I had to grab them. But again, these are the Atlas Premier Passenger. I believe these are XMTH. So using their tooling, we'll circle around here and check out the end caps. So Atlas offer these in a few different road names. You can check it out online. Again, I decided to get the Southern, which is a local railway per se here in North Carolina, which was, I guess, obviously no longer. But Atlas did offer these in various sets. So I got the complete set of 7 cars. So again, we look here at the label. This here is the baggage, 2 coaches and observation. And then we had a 2-car pack here, which was a combine and diner, and then the RPO. So let's get these opened up and check them out. Now, these here, I think, retailed for probably close to $900 for the set. I'd have to double check online, but I got these at what I consider a steal. That's the great thing about shopping at your local train stores, is typically you can get a lot better pricing than what you're going to pay retail, obviously. And I'd say even the price here, looking last night, that price beat a lot of the big box stores per se in the train world, and I can't complain about that one bit. And again, supporting that local business, so instead of waiting for days to get something, I can pop down there and get it as needed. So let's get these opened up and check them out. All right, the first one we're going to open here is the RPO. Here's the part number. It's the Southern number 152. Let's get this out of the box and check it out. I believe this is the one that they actually had on display. Got a couple of warranty packet there. I don't think it's going to be too many instructions with these. So they offered the Southern in 2 different paint schemes per se. They had the Southern, and then they had the Crescent Limited. The Crescent Limited is sort of a 2-tone, whereas the Southern here is more of a single color with the gold accents. So bring this out. And very nice detailing. You can see here it has opening doors. Very detailed undercarriage. And I believe these are a minimum 054 curve. You can see 3-wheel trucks, die cast, of course. Couplers look good. Have the flexible diaphragms on the end. Separately applied metal details. Very cool, like a little locking mechanism there for the doors. Not too much to see on top, but very, very nice car. Great detail. The paintwork looks fantastic, very sharp. Rivet detail looks excellent. Of course, I think it's maybe 1 rivet short than the original. There's always rivet counters out there. Check out the ends. Here's the other side. And again, very cool opening doors. Now, probably not gonna see too much in the video. There's not really too much detailed in the interior of this. It's got a little bit. I'll see if I can grab a light and shine inside. So the interior, again, actually I was wrong. It does have a little bit of detail in this one. You can see the mail slots back there. Very cool. Has a tan interior. You can see, it's really hard to get on camera, but if you look down there, you can actually see if you can pick it up, the detail of the drawers, that's really cool. Very nice. All right, up next we have the 2-pack. And again, here's a label on that. Imagine packaging is going to be very similar to the other. Oh, a little snug in there. There we go. And again, warranty. Now, obviously with these, you're going to get a high level of detail, including the figures inside, which is what I really enjoyed and the appeal of having it. All right, let's check out some of the interior detail of the diner. Quite a few figures. I'd say at least a dozen. You have one that's actually standing up in there, which is cool. Gives it some depth where the rest are sitting down. One drinking coffee there. Very awesome. Very, very nice. And again, separately applied metal details. I believe the door, nope, no opening doors on this one. A little bit of a scuff, probably from shipping, I'm sure, but nothing too big of a deal. No major problem. There's underneath again. These are lighted, so we will throw it on a track here soon and see how it looks when it's lit up. And real quick, we'll pull out combine, which again, opening doors on this one, and we can see actually has simulated floor, which is nice. A lot of good detail back in there, and of course all the figures. Beautiful figures. I love them. I don't know if these are hand painted or not. I'd have to go back and look on the website, but I wish I could get a better view on camera. I need to get like a borescope or something, but you can almost make out. I mean, this guy's got his tie painted. Very cool. Very good detail. Even see the belt, and all different too. I mean, very awesome. All right, and the last one here is the 4-car set. Big old box. Definitely got some heft to it. See the label there. We have the baggage, 2 coaches and observation. So this one, a little trickier to get out. I'd say it's the best just to likely, if you get one of these and unpackage it, just set it up on the side and try to wiggle this out the best you can. Now, I did open this one up at the store and it was sealed, but for some reason this one came with the covers facing each other. So essentially it was almost like a booby trap trying to get it open. So I'm sure it was just some random anomaly in packaging. What I mean by that is essentially one was upside down, the other like that. So it was a little tricky making sure one didn't just drop out as we opened it. So let's see what this first one is here. Of course, got it upside down. So this one, first one is the baggage. Again, paint scheme, all die-cast trucks, looks good. Opening doors on this. They're all open right now. And this one here, not quite as detailed as the other, surprisingly. You can see just a regular black floor. Interesting. Not sure why Atlas didn't put the similar floor like they did on the other car, the Combine. You would think that they would have. Interesting choice. And it's one of the coaches. Again, you can see all the figures in there. Probably, again, about a dozen or so. Very cool. All right, moving on. Last set here to open. Now, let's see, we'll go with this one first. This is the other coach, which no surprises on this, right? It's just like the last one, I'm sure. Again, plenty of detail, crisp paint. A little bit different on the top here comparing to the last one. But nonetheless, still a beautiful car. Lots of figures inside. And the last is the observation car. And also the only one that has a name, the Virginia. See some of the interior, some seats in there, people, looks like some various cabins. Now, the only thing that I really don't like about this, it's cool that we look at the back of the Southern Railway. However, if you look close, you'll actually see the wire for lighting up that end cap, which I'm sure is going to look really cool. And around the layout, you probably won't notice too much. But also, if you look in there, you can see the wire coming through up to the board. I think, you know, they could have done a little better at concealing that. I mean, there seems like there's plenty of bulk there. They could have ran it down a different way internally, or maybe even made that a little bit wider. I don't know. Just, it's the only gripe I have. But other than that, I mean, it's great detail. But I think they could have done a little bit better concealing that. But again, maybe not notice it too much in the layout. Maybe I'm just being picky. And interestingly enough, they put a coupler on the back. I'm not sure how prototypical that is. Could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not an expert at trains. I love them. But I'm not a historian by any means. I may actually remove that one if I can. I'm gonna take a look and see. I can see a rivet there. So I'm not sure how easy that is to remove. We'll have to check it out later, but I'm not sure how much coupling you're gonna do in an observation car. But hey, maybe they were like that in real life. Let's get these on some track and check out the lighting. All right, so I have these set up on a short piece of short track, or a fast track, I should say, a short track of fast track on the table, just to check them out. We'll light them up. A couple things that noticed as I was putting them on, they do have sprung trucks. Pretty decent gap here between the cars. Try to get some, maybe that's a little better. Get some good lighting here. All right, let's see how they look lit up. Come on, there we go. Now, it's maybe it's a much better way to see the figures inside. But man, great lighting. It's not too bright. It looks very, I guess I would say, prototypical. These are flicker-free LEDs. See the cabins in here again. Oh, I just noticed they have this one looking out the window. Really cool. Again, you can just see the detail, the different people. In this one, you can actually see where she's putting on her makeup. Very awesome. Side lanterns here lit up. Very great. And check out this lit up drum here. Southern Railway. Very awesome. Beautiful set. Absolutely gorgeous. I would recommend, if you can find a set, pick them up. I mean, these are just absolutely gorgeous. They made quite a few different road names, as we talked about earlier. But for the price, the amount of detail that I see here, I can't go wrong. All right, so I wanted to show some of the offerings. Again, this was offered in the Atlas or monthly all-scale updates. So again, these were pre-order, so you can't order them at the moment, but there are plenty of train shops out there. Would definitely, again, encourage you to visit your local shops, and as well, you can check online sites like eBay or any of the big box train stores. Likely they have a selection of them, because these were, again, just delivered and shipped out December of 21 last month. So this is what was available with the heavyweights. You had some unlettered cars. You could do your own style, various ones. They offer the Baltimore and Ohio. I bet this is a gorgeous set. I love that blue and gray paint schemes they have. As well, you have the Gulf Mobile in Ohio. Again, 3 different sets, 7 cars total, which is with a lot of these road names were available. Boston and Maine. You had as well Pennsylvania. We had a couple of offerings for the Army. You had the 4-car set along with a coach car here. Could have 5 cars total with that. We'll go over to page 2. Sorry for the lag. And we see here that we had the 2 Southern offerings. One was the Crescent Limited. So this, you had a 4-car set and a 2-car set. And then the normal Southern, which is what we're looking at today, you had 7 cars total possible, the 4-2, and then the RPO. And rounding it out, you had the 4-car West Virginia, I'm sorry, Pittsburgh and West Virginia, with the additional 2-car, no RPO offering there. And then the Blue Mountain and Northern, you had 2 different offerings as far as color schemes here. You had a 4-car set that was the sort of the red scheme, red and black, and then you had this blue and gray. Again, it was a 4-car set. So again, you can check it out online. All their catalogs are archived, all the Atlas all-scale catalogs. So if you want to look at these in person, you can check it out there. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. If you've got any questions or comments, just post below. And hopefully you will subscribe and like for more content. We'll be starting the layout here in the garage soon. Just waiting on a few items and more unboxing videos to come. I do have one other one to put out of another find there at the local train store yesterday. So keep your eyes open for that. A bit of an old classic per se, but a new in box. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.